Okay, so now we're back. Got the pictures up. So we're gonna classify the following triangles by their angles and their sides. All right. So in this one right here, so let's clearly, we got one tick mark, two tick marks, three tick marks, no congruent sides. So this is gonna be a scalene. Now, what about the angles? It doesn't give me any angle measures, but we got some linear pairs. So that's 57 degrees. Then we got this linear pair over here. That's 43 degrees. And then we got the triangle sum theorem. So all the angles have to add up to 180. So that's going to force this to be 80 degrees. All right. So none of the angles are above 90 or above. They're all acute. So this is an acute scalene. Acute scalene. You could say scalene acute, but that sounds a little weird. Let's double check our answers. What? Oh, there's a typo in this iBook. This is, whoever put this 57, that should be 75. I know you can't see where I'm pointing, but anyways, that doesn't make any sense. Typo in the iBook, but acute scalene nonetheless, all right? Whoever did the math in this, typo. All right. Now this one right here, again, interesting. We're for sure this is obtuse. All right, only one angle. I mean, this angle we have no clue. This angle we have no clue. But since we know one angle is obtuse, it has to be an obtuse triangle. Next we have 6. Well, 9's different than 6. Well, 4 is different than 6 and 9. So none of the sides are the same. So it's acute scalene. So 2 scalene triangles back to back. Let's double check our answer. And yes. And even right there, notice how the angle name always comes before the side name. Only a psychopath would say scalene obtuse. All right, this right here is my favorite triangle out of all the triangles. It's just a good looking triangle. It's a right triangle. And next, we have 2 sides that are congruent. All right, right isosceles. When 2 sides are congruent, it's isosceles. All right, and a little foreshadowing. Since these 2 sides are the same, these 2 angles are going to be the same. I'm going to put 45 and 45. A little foreshadowing this stuff. We might talk about that more today, tomorrow. Stay tuned and find out. Let's double check our answer. Right isosceles. Yes. All right. This one right here. Now, for whatever reason, it's equiangular. That's what we know first. But then equiangular, like I was saying before, implies equilateral. So I'm curious to see what the answer is going to be. I don't know why, but equilateral seems to be a much more popular name. Technically, it's equiangular, equilateral. So I'll put equiangular below. Equiangular. I'm going to have a feeling that the iBook, though, did equiangular, equilateral. Yep. So equilateral, that's typically what we just call it in the real world. And all these angles are 60 degrees. Remember, since they're all the same, they have to be all 60 degrees because that makes it add up to 180. Next, again, just one angle, obtuse. 2 sides that are same. When 2 sides are the same, isosceles. A weird word, isosceles. I googled where it came from one time, now I forget. And then this one right here, interesting. All right, we actually do have enough information, but it's a little, oops, and I forgot to check that one. Obtuse isosceles. We actually do have enough information for this one. All right, these sides are the same. I think we're gonna go more into tomorrow. If those sides are the same, these angles have to be the same. That's gonna be the base angle theorem, but this angle and that angle is the same. So all the angles are the same. So that side and that side and then that side. So this is actually going to be equiangular, equilateral. All right. That's a little foreshadowing. That was a tricky one. It even says that. Equiangular, equilateral. So that was a little tricky for right now. but by the end of the unit, that would have been an easy problem for you guys. All right, so not in the iBook. Now we're just going to freestyle this. We're going to draw and sketch each of the following triangles. If impossible, explain why. So this actually will pick up in the next video for people that were doing the iBook.